Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. This is the Sagittarius soulmate reading for October 1st through 15th, 2019. This is the last of the general readings that I have to get done for October 1st through 15th. So I'm really glad to get this one wrapped up and on the book so that I can focus solely on personal readings for the rest of the week. So let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, generally speaking, if you're Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, hey Brian, if you're Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and you're dealing with a lot of anxiety, I really think you need to get some amethyst. I don't really care what type of amethyst. For me, banded amethyst seems to have the best result when it comes to absorbing negative energies, anxieties, stress, that type of thing. So try it, try getting some banded amethyst. It doesn't really matter how big the stone is. Just pick a stone that you're drawn to. And that's my advice for you, Sag. If you have strong Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and you're experiencing a great deal of anxiety, or I feel like Sagittarius, a lot of you are experiencing not just anxiety, it's like this um, obsessive OCD. Is it obsessive compulsive disorder some of you are dealing with, where you feel like you can't shift your focus, like you're powerless. You can't shift your focus until something gets done a certain way. Just be careful about that. I'm not sure. Get some banded amethyst. That's what works for me when it comes to anxiety. That's what I've got for you. Okay. I keep looking at around, and everywhere I look, I'm seeing purple or amethyst. So I think it's banded amethyst you need, or some type of amethyst. Doesn't have to be banded amethyst, some type of amethyst, Sagittarius. Okay. We've got some interesting energies coming up with this new moon in Libra this weekend. Lip, yes. Okay. Cecilia, great suggestion, guys. What Cecilia said. Okay. Thank you for that suggestion, Cecilia. So yeah, just if you are a Sagittarius who's experiencing a lot of that, it may get a little worse before it gets better. And I don't like to speak negativity, but I feel it's going to increase before it gets better. So just if you're prepared for that, it's okay. Start finding ways to funnel that energy into something else. All right. That's what I do when I get a lot of anxiety. Like Monday, I told you guys I had that Gemini rising energy, that multitasking energy, which can be really good, but it was sort of taking on a life of its own, and it went from being productive to being a whole hot mess. So when that type of thing happens, you've got to sort of focus that energy into something that's going to be either productive or at least offer relief, right? So do what you do, but try something new. If you've been having a struggle in relieving your anxiety, or just a struggle with obsessive compulsive stuff, you got to try something new. That's the point. Okay, you got to try something new. Hey Darcy, hey guys. So yeah, this is the last of the generals that I've got to upload, so I want to get this up and on the book so I can focus my energy on personal readings the rest of the weekend through the weekend to get those caught up. So yeah, thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect today to the energy of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate for those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time. Thank you for the clear and direct messages and healing guidance. Thank you, archangels, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for gathering around me, offering me guidance and protection. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors. Thank you for holding me in a love vibration so I'm able to connect and deliver the proper messages today. Yeah, hold that amethyst. All right, let's do this. I would keep it in your left pocket if you're out, or in your left hand, or if you're in your left pocket if you're out and about. I'm sorry, right pocket. Right is, yeah, right hand, right pocket, because you're trying to let that absorb the energy from you. You're not trying to absorb the energy from it. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not totally sure. One or the other. Look it up. I think it's right hand, right pocket for amethyst, because you're trying to let the amethyst. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. So here's the thing. When it comes to the amethyst, The goal with the amethyst is for it to absorb your energy, okay? It's right. Left hand to absorb the energies, right. So you don't want to absorb the amethyst energies, you want it to absorb your energy. So right hand, right pocket. The amethyst works that way. It's not that you're receiving the energy from the amethyst so much as the amethyst is absorbing the energy, the negative energy and the stress from you, okay? Yes, that's the idea. At least in this situation. Show me the energy for the soulmate of Sagittarius, October 1st through 15th, 2019. We're using the Arcanum deck because it's my fave right now. Duke University Integrative Medicine. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's pretty cool, whatever. It sounds really good. All right. For your soulmate, Sagittarius, overall energy, King of Swords. I think this is definitely their energy. Congratulations. I think this is definitely their energy. What I'm getting from this is the obvious. Your soulmate is very likely a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Very strong, mature energy. Pretty stable. You may not have the best communications with them, especially being a fire sign. Although it really depends on where their other placements are and their passions and that kind of thing, because this is someone who can be a little too logical when it comes to expressing themselves and less emotional. And, you know, that can be great, but it can also be a little off-putting if you're someone who wants more emotional expressions and this person is not giving a lot emotionally. That can be very, it can feel a little icy and cold at times. Just saying. Okay? Now, the first card that came out, Sagittarius, for your soulmate is the Six of Swords upright. Now, with the King of Swords as the overall energy and the Six of Swords upright coming out, I really feel strongly that your soulmate, Sag, they're in a position where they're really trying to avoid drama, okay? They're not with the drama. They don't want to be involved in drama. So Sagittarius, you have a propensity for drama. No offense, no shade, no anything. You have a propensity for drama, Sag, as do most fire signs. And it's when you least expect it, just when you think the fire sign is in control and stable, they pop you with the drama. So, especially the tears. What I get is this person is not for that. They're not down for that. They're not along the ride. They're not going for that ride. They're not with that emotional stuff. And especially with the Six of Swords, this is someone who's trying to be very icy and logical and methodical, very Aquarian. But what they're doing is they're trying to move into a very calm energy with someone. They feel like the relationship has a better chance of being abundant and happy if it's not so emotional right now. They're kind of right and they're kind of wrong. So here's the thing. They're right in the sense that what we've got here is some good cards. We've got the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. So this forward movement, it's very balanced. I definitely feel like there's a good split down the middle with balanced energy, especially with the white and the black horses here. Not so much about the yin yang or the light and shadow self, just about a balance today. Okay, I'm getting a feeling of about a balance. And so they're trying to move forward here into the future. And what they're doing here with the Ten of Cups, yeah, I don't care about that. As long as it's not, as long as no one is being negative and bashing someone else with those words, I don't care. When it comes to this Ten of Cups here, what they're doing, they're trying to move forward. Thank you for asking that, Cecilia. Sorry, guys, for the interruption, but that's important what she was asking. When it comes to the Ten of Cups and the Chariot energy, this is Cancer energy. So what I think is interesting here is, although, yes, there is a desire to sort of keep a lot of emotion out of it, Cancer energy is very emotional. Cancer is very emotional and it's very watery. When we talk about watery energy, we're talking about like super saccharine, super emotional. And that's Cancer energy, right? I mean, my moon is in Cancer. So if you wonder if you hurt my feelings, you probably did, because I'm a feeler. But the thing is, I'm not going to show you that unless I'm close to you. You're not going to know that about me unless we're super close. And the odds of us being super close are 1 in a billion, because I don't get close to that many people. You may even think we're close. We're probably not. the thing is, with this energy, this person is trying to move toward the Ten of Cups by being unemotional. So it's kind of, it sounds like a weird dichotomy, but it's not. What they're doing is they're moving forward in a very stable way with you, or that's their intent energetically. They're preparing to move forward with you, or maybe even just preparing to meet you. When this person comes in, whether they're returning or they're new, don't expect hearts and roses and butterflies. This is going to be very much someone who doesn't want drama, and they don't want it to be over emotional, okay? But the feelings they're experiencing are actually very deep, very emotional, very, very watery, all right? But they don't suffocate you with that. When they do express it, you're going to really like it because it's going to catch you off guard. And here's why it's a strange juxtaposition, and it's not completely honest, because although they're trying to keep it very logical and not so emotional, the truth is that's a lie. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a lie, because with the Seven of Swords here, their feelings aren't balanced. Their feelings aren't calm waters. It's like, you know, they're deep in their they're very unsure. This person or this energy group is very unsure. Like, they feel a lot, but their feelings are very shifting, right? It's almost like that Gemini energy where, you know, Gemini gets called two-faced a lot and stuff. It's not that a Gemini is two-faced, it's that they literally have two faces. Like, a Gemini can really feel a lot of strong love for you one moment, and then the next moment be completely not feeling you at all, because they have two. So this is not Gemini energy. It could be, it's air energy. But this is saying, like, this person's got a real shifting, ever-changing feeling. So yeah, they feel the Ten of Cups for you, right? And they also feel King of Swords, like they're just not emotional at all. So it's a complete, like, 360, right? It's everything you can think of. Yeah, three-faced. But when you see the Seven of Swords, this is where we have a problem, because this isn't just three-faced or two-faced. What this is someone who's literally lying. And see, it becomes easy for people like that to lie because they're experiencing such a juxtaposition of emotions at once. They will deny what they feel. And that's where we get to a problem, whether it's a Gemini, this person, or any other sign. They're literally lying to you about their lack of emotion. They have very deep emotions and strong emotions, but they're not admitting it. They're lying because they want to avoid this. But the problem is that's anytime you do that to someone, you're rocking that emotional boat. And so what they're doing is they're denying to you that they share the same feelings as you when they do. They might even feel them stronger than you because they're not expressing them. And when you don't express what you feel, sometimes it feels stronger than the person who does express what they feel, right? So if I'm over here telling you, yeah, I love you, you mean a lot to me, I want to be there for you, blah, 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 and you're not giving that back to me, but you feel the same way, you may begin to experience those feelings to an even stronger extent than I experience them, because I'm not keeping them pent up inside, I'm expressing them, so they're flowing for me. For you, they're all locked up, whoever this person is, soulmate of Sagittarius, and they're becoming a hot mess. So it's never good to do that to yourself. Soulmate of Sagittarius. They see you as the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands energy. I feel like I repeat this all the time. Magical, confident, creative, great energy, Queen of Wands. Really great energy, whether you're a fire sign or not, and you are Sag, but really it's just a great energy. It's a really... I always feel like the Queen of Wands is about to start something amazing. Like she's about to create this amazing business, or she's about to roll out this really exciting idea. I just feel like the Queen of Wands is on the cutting edge of something. Whether it's fashion, she's always going to be dressed well. Whether it's art, she's going to know where, you know, the most avant-garde, cutting edge artists are. Okay? Very much a bohemian in the sense that she doesn't subscribe to society's rules. You know, it's one thing to be in style, and it's another thing to be on the cutting edge of style, where you're literally with the people setting the trends. And and it's kind of like art. Are you someone who only appreciates expensive art that's approved by the mainstream? Or are you someone who follows art to the galleries that are off the beaten path, that maybe mainstream America or mainstream any country would look at, the world would look at and go, that's not art. but in 50 years, it's going to be the best art around because it's on the cutting edge. That's a bohemian to me. That's someone who literally follows things where they go. I've mentioned to you guys, Jacqueline Kennedy, the former First Lady, I thought she was so cool because not only was she sort of, she was raised in Newport, Rhode Island, very upper class financially speaking, and the way she was raised, however, and First Lady of the President's wife, however, she was freaking cool because she was part of that women's movement in the 70s, and she became a working single woman in the late 70s, and she started following art. She became more bohemian as she got older. She supported the arts, but she also was the type to not just support the art that she was raised around, but she would show up at a gallery down in the Village, when the Village used to be a cool place in New York City, to see art where they were defecating on the Virgin Mary, which sounds horrible, right? But that's what was artistic. It was an artistic expression that was very different at that time. I'm giving that as an example, guys, okay? This is what the Queen of Wands is to me. So what I mean by all of this is they see you as someone that nobody else, Sagittarius, compares to. That's pretty good. So they see you as someone that nobody else compares to you. It doesn't matter if you're the first person they think of when they're looking for physical pleasure, or you're the first person they think of when they're looking for good manners. They're thinking about you as being someone who stands out from the crowd because you're not like anybody else, okay? That's a compliment, okay? You've also got some really good news here with this soulmate. They're coming out and you're coming out. I'm not sure this could go vice versa. You're both coming out though as the Magician and the High Priestess. That's the divine masculine and feminine in the ethereal sense and the spiritual sense. And this is a really good sign as far as a match, potentially twin souls, definitely soulmates, high level, okay? So the three things that I like the most, despite some of the deception here, there's deception on their part, a trouble expressing exactly what they feel. What are you knowing about, Brian? Although there's deception about what they're feeling, the Ten of Cups here, this is good news. And the Magician and the High Priestess is good news, okay? Really good news. Ooh, yes, Brian. Ooh, yes. Ooh, no. Yes, it's soulmate energy, Brian, whether you want it or not. Guys, tell Brian his soulmate is there waiting, whether he wants him to be or not. You better just give into it, Brian. Let's see what's going on with you guys, Sag. There is only one Jason out there like this one. You're not going to find me twice. And would you want to find two of me? I don't think so. I'm too much as it is. I'm just too much as it is. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Anita. Show me Sag. He does think you're weird. He thinks you're not normal, but when he really sits down and thinks about it, it's in a good way. Okay, Sag? Normal is boring, in case they haven't told you guys. Normal is super boring. You don't want to be normal, especially to your soulmate. For your soulmate to find you to be normal is probably the worst thing you could have happen to you, trust me. You want to be weird. You definitely want your soulmate to think you're abnormal and weird and freaking cool AF. All right. Really good stuff here. I like the overall energy of the Ace of Pentacles for you guys. So, Sag, whatever it is, and I'm going to say this too. Yeah, your soulmate's probably not so normal either. I know mine aren't. So I'm going to say this, Sag, with that anxiety you're feeling and the need to sort of channel that into something, you've got an overall energy of the Ace of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Don't blow this. And I'm telling you what, you can blow this if you're not careful. And I don't care if you think I'm using fear tactics on you. If it takes fear tactics to get you into action, I'm going to use fear tactics. The divine gift the universe is offering you right here is the Ace of Pentacles. It's a chance for a new beginning. But guess what? If you're stuck up in your head with all your anxiety and all this stuff, you're not even going to see this when it comes through, and it's a missed opportunity. So you better take the chance now to seek to center your energy, ground yourself, get those chakras aligned and cleared, You got to do that, guys. You got an Ace of Pentacles and a new path leading you into some major abundance and a new beginning in love. And you can absolutely miss that if you're over here stressing and worrying and not doing what you're supposed to do. So I'm telling you, you can sit there in your stress and your worry and all that stuff that will block you from abundance, or you can find a way out of that, find what works for you to relieve that anxiety so that you're receptive and open, which is what you need to be for the universe to work with you, okay? The universe can still work with you when you're stressed, but it's going to work in a janky way that feels like punishment to get you out of that. Get yourself out of that and get yourself into a receptive mode, and then the good stuff can really flow, okay? Because I don't know what's going on with you guys. You've got the Five of Pentacles here as your energy starting out the month of October. That's where we're at right now. So whatever this is a lack feeling. It's like feeling put out, feeling like somebody's left you out in the cold, or not treating you well. Whoever has given you this feeling, I felt this way a few months ago. It's like you feel like you've been thrown away by somebody. Well, you haven't. And if they did throw you away, or you feel like they did, that was their mistake, because you're about to blow up, Sag. You're about to blow up. So you need to get up off your hands and knees, dust yourself off, and do what you've got to do, because good things are coming in for you. So I'm telling you guys, you need to be ready for this. This is a soulmate connection that could be past life. Whatever it is, it's got this nostalgic feeling to it. It's, you feel like this childlike happiness. So I can understand why you would be sad if this person walked away from you. I can tell you, even if you felt like this person tossed you away, I don't think that was their intention. I think there's some misunderstandings here and a lot of feelings that were hurt. Like I said, that person's trying not to be emotional at all. They're not trying to show you any kind of emotions for some reason. So you just need to focus this energy on yourself, which is clear here with the Nine of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands is saying you're already doing a lot of manifesting, whether you realize it or not. And so when I see that you're already manifesting and you're waiting for things to come in, I hope you're not in this energy. If you're in this energy, what this tells me is that you're manifesting more of this. If you are right now, as you're watching this video, if this is how you feel, left out in the cold and sad, guess what you're doing? You're literally asking the universe to give you more of that. Man, you better get with it. You better get with it real quick, guys, if that's what you're doing. This is no bueno. What you want to be manifesting is this. I'm just trying to help them, Lala. I wish somebody would have helped me. It could have spared me a lot of pain, 20 years of pain. Guys, it's coming. Like, this is what the universe is trying to send you. A new beginning in love, a new beginning that's lasting, that's material, that's tangible. You can feel this between your fingertips. It's that real. It's trying to come in for you. Are you going to let it? No, not if you're like this. If you're in this energy, that means you are not doing the allowing for that energy to come in. You've got to do the allowing. And that doesn't just include your soulmate, who is trying to get real and get honest, right? That includes everything in your life. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is about abundance. This is about you finding your true north, finding that path and staying on it, guys, okay? There's a lot of physical attraction between you and this person. And although they're an air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the most part, that's what was showing over there for them. This is that fire energy, and they are someone who burns for you. They burn for you. There's a waiting period here, though, and something has to end. I don't know if they're in another partnership or another connection with somebody, but if they are, this is Scorpio energy, so you could have a Scorpio of significance in your life. Someone's in kind of this juggling mode, and I feel like it might be you or it might be them. If you're juggling, it could be two people, it could be a person and a job, it could be a lot of anxiety. I'm not sure what you're juggling, but it's time to take a real pause in order to, you need to check out of this for a minute. Whether it's that you're already in no communication and you need to check out of just trying so hard. I'm not sure. See, I'm getting mixed I guess because it's a general, that's what it is. For some of you, you've been pushing too hard for this situation. Anyway, you need to stop. For others of you, you've been in this sad, depressive mode and anxiety is building up. And I think for both sides, the anxiety is building up. Whatever this is, you've got to stop though. Okay? You got to stop this because there's too many good things trying to come in for you. What you need to do is get into this hangman mode. Look at the colors behind the hangman. Do you see those colors? Green, blue, clarity, truth, abundance, okay? Heart chakra. There's a lot of energy of needing to connect, and that's what you need to do. Take a time out, connect, okay? Take a time out and connect. And guess what happens? You take that time out and you try to connect. If you're in the midst of all this pain and anxiety, you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able, heart and throat chakra, yeah. And you've got to speak your truth. If what's holding you in anxiety is not speaking up for yourself, speak up. And if you don't want to talk to that person, do what I did. I wrote a long letter and I just read it out loud and then I burned it. Do it. Do whatever you've got to do. If you don't want to actually communicate with somebody, but you've got a lot of stuff to say to get off your heart, do it, whatever works for you. You don't deserve, and whoever put you in this situation doesn't deserve to have the power over you that they've had to keep you from your life, from your happiness, from your abundance, okay? So you've got so much good stuff coming for you guys, and you're already manifesting, whether you're intending to or not, you're manifesting the F out of life. You certainly don't want to be manifesting in this mode, guys. Yeah, you need to be talking to God. You need to be talking to your angels. You need to be communicating with interdimensional beings, whether you call them angels, archangels, aliens, I don't care what you call them. It's the same thing. They're either high vibrational or low vibrational. Angels and aliens, to me, it's two different words for the same thing, right? If you don't agree, you're probably not thought about it very much. Call it an angel, call it an alien. It's a high vibrational interdimensional being that either can help you or not. I don't care what you call it. You need to connect to those and allow them to help you disconnect from that past that's keeping you depressed and anxious and all that. You've got so many good things coming, guys. So many good things. I think you mean Anunnaki. It's funny the way you spelled that. Okay. Let's see, we're going to pull a Sacred Destiny Oracle card for Sagittarius and their soulmate, and I'm out of here. What's up, James Gifford? Yeah, you've got to stay connected, guys. Do what works for you. I can't tell you how to stay connected because what works for you, what for me may not work for you. I meditate in the morning and at night. I do a lot of grounding. I was on the oxygen machine today at the spa. I went in the steam sauna. And then I got on the oxygen machine, and for 30 minutes, I laid in a massage chair with oxygen hooked up to my nose and literally just meditated. And you feel high physically from the oxygen, I do at least, almost. And then it's a great way to connect. Brian. Hey, Cecilia, you know what I want you to do? Time Brian out for 300 seconds. Let's teach little boy a lesson. Just 300 seconds. We don't want to hurt his feelings too bad, but he needs to watch that stuff. Talking about Grinder on here. Good job. We love you, Brian. Le boy. Le boy. Did you see what he said, guys? I do a lot of Grinder for stress relief. These kids these days, I tell ya. Okay, so here we go, guys. Courage and fulfillment. Courage and fulfillment. No, I thought it was cute too. So here's the thing, guys. With courage comes fulfillment. So here's I feel like this is saying to you, it's going to take a lot of courage to kind of pull yourself. I get it. Like sometimes, but here's the thing. If you're going through kind of a dark night of the soul, or you feel like, God, I already went through the dark night of the soul. What is this? Why am I still feeling all this anxiousness and pressure? Well, it's the universe and your body and your spirit trying to tell you something. There's something you haven't finished, or something you need to go back and redo. Something wasn't done properly, or something has not been done at all. So be open, guys. Anytime we're not open to learning or to growing, we're stagnating and we're only hurting ourselves. Hear this message. Be open to it, whatever it is for you. Yeah, look at this. Look at this picture. And it's the courage card. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It gets easy after you get through it. But this is when the strength comes into play. Okay? And you're going to find so much inner peace from going through this. And then the next time it comes, you not only are armed with the tools that you know what to do, but you've got that inner peace inside that you're like the mountain, right? You're like the mountain that doesn't move no matter what's going on around you. And that's a beautiful feeling when you get to that place. Trust me, it's the best feeling in the world when you can't be shaken or rocked by the things going on around you. It's really excited. But you're not defeated, Anita. You feel defeated, but you're not. If you were defeated, you would be dead. As long as there is breath in your lungs, you're not defeated. Where there's life, there's hope. So you've got to decide what to do with that feeling. fulfillment's here for you guys. It's right there. It's just waiting to blossom. Remember that. You've got to decide what to do. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I've got some readings to work on, some personals. For those of you who have ordered personals in the past week or so, thank you. If I've been in touch with you, then that's good. If I haven't, I will be. I've got a lot of people. So if you want a reading but you can't wait like a week, don't book one right now because I'm getting backed up a little bit. But I'll be caught up in a few days. So that's where we're at, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for love, support, guidance, giving me likes, all of that. I really appreciate you guys. Give yourself a break, Sagittarius. Soulmate of Sagittarius, if you're cross-creeping, if you're over here cross-creeping, that's okay. You need to communicate your emotions better and stop being so up in the head logical. Logic is great, but some things defy logic. And when it's a soul love or a soul connection, twin souls, soulmates, it defies logic. And all the logic in the world is only going to make you form a false narrative in your head that is not going to help your connection with this person. You need to follow the heart only, okay? Bye, guys.